Okay, this is going to be like my 9th game, and hopefully I don't lose this one because I've lost the last 9 games I've played. The lobbies are just really bad in XDefiant. You know, XDefiant's kind of lost its way now. You know, the majority of the player base have left XDefiant now, and you know, you've only got, you know, I'm guessing like the sweats left over and all the tryhards and all that type of stuff. You know, I'm not going to change the way I play just to be able to do good again in this game. It's not worth it. At that point, you know, I won't be, you know, enjoying the game. So, you know, this is probably going to be my last XDefiant video. I'm just kind of done with it. You know, I see the direction that this game's going in, and it's just going to get a lot more worse. Because, you know, I did hear that the game's struggling to hold like 20,000 concurrent players across all platforms, which is really, really bad. And you know, you gotta just think to yourself, you know, they're gonna try and do whatever they can to keep this game alive. And they're just not going to go down the path that you would expect. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they do add skill-based matchmaking into this game, just to be able to keep it alive. That's just my opinions. Don't take that serious, because they, you know, it's not 100% guaranteed. But yeah, I haven't been enjoying XDefiant. Like, the lobbies have just been horrible. You know, I took a break from XDefiant, maybe like a week break, and you know, the lobbies haven't changed at all. It's just been the same. You know, you got people playing in pub tournaments. You know, you got people playing pubs thinking it's ranked. You got, you know, you still got to deal with these spider bots. You know, I've sort of like come to an end grinding out my stats on this game because I haven't really been able to progress towards a high KD or a higher win-loss ratio or a higher skill rating. I'll show you my stats at the end of this game if you guys are curious on that. You know, I'm not a pro player or anything. I'm not a good player, but I'm decent at the game. Well, I'd like to think I'm decent at the game anyway. You know, for me to lose, you know, 10 games in a row, it looks like we're going to lose this one as well. You know, it kind of says a lot about a video game. You know, I'm having the exact same experience as Call of Duty. You know, I can't really tell the two apart. You know, I might as well just stick to Call of Duty and play Call of Duty.
Medic! Barrier deployed.
You know, at least with Call of Duty, you know, if you have a couple of bad games or you back out of a couple of games, like, you know, you'll get like a casual lobby. But with XDefiant, you just don't get any of that. You just gotta go up against players that are just taking the game way too serious. You know, there's always going to be players out there that do that. You know, they're like kind of lost in reality, you know. They forget it's a video game, you know what I mean? They think it's serious, they think it's something important, but you know, I remember like back in the day playing Call of Duty, you know, everyone thought they were going to be the next pro player. Everyone thought they were going to be the next phase member, you know, like it was what it was back then. That's just how it was, you know, and things have changed now, and I'm still coming across players that, you know, think like that. Like I've actually come across a lot of lobbies now where people are actually talking like at the end of the game or before a game starts, and they just think they're like the best players on the planet. They think they're like pro XDefiant players. And I just sit there and just think like, yeah, you know, that was cool like 10 years ago, but it's not cool anymore. And you know, I just want to mention one thing. These players that I've been going up against, they're not really good at the game, okay? They're not really good at the game. What it is it's their play style and how they're playing with each other on the map. You know, there's a lot of stacking, there's a lot of, you know, holding, there's a lot of camping. You know, that's something that you would expect from a game that has skill-based matchmaking. It's completely fine playing like that. But a game that doesn't have skill-based matchmaking, oh, well, the game does have skill-based matchmaking in it, but it's not as aggressive as Call of Duty or all the other games out there. You know, so to be able to find players like this and play against players like this, it's not good. You know, you know, you're supposed to play casually, have fun. You know, people don't want to do that. You know, and there's probably a lot of reasons why people left this game. It could be the lack of content. It could be, you know, just the bad servers, you know, with the lag and, you know, the hit registration and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of reasons why people left this game, and for me, the reason why I'm going to be leaving the game is because of the lobbies, the matchmaking. You know, I'm still sitting in queue for like 5 minutes before I find a game, but I can watch anyone else on YouTube or anyone doing a live stream playing on the same servers I'm playing on, and they get in within like 15 seconds. So you know, it's a little bit weird, but it is what it is. We're definitely going to lose this one. It's 81 to 99. And there it is. So this will be my 10th game that I've lost in a row. XDefiant for me is no more, I think. I'm just going to go stick with Call of Duty. And I'm sorry guys, because I know a lot of you have actually subscribed to the channel because of XDefiant. But I just can't do it anymore. I can't. You know, I'm not going to go out and boost. I'm not going to go out and get bot lobbies to get gameplay. I'm just not going to do that. And I'm also not going to be uploading gameplay that's, you know, like 23 and 14, man. Like, come on. You know, I'm not going to upload gameplay where, you know, I'm doing really bad or, you know, I'm just going positive or anything like that, because no one wants to watch that, okay? You know, no one wants to watch that, you know what I mean? I want to get really good gameplay, so you guys, you know, you're going out of your way to come and watch my videos on my channel. So I want to make sure I get you some really good gameplay, and I can't do that anymore in XDefiant. Maybe I'm, you know, bad at video gaming now, I'm not too sure. But yeah, there's always going to be people better than you. It's just annoying when the only matches that you get queued into are with players that are constantly better than you. I mean, yeah, I could get better at the game. You know, I can do all this, but at that point, I'm not enjoying the game anymore, if you guys can understand that. I'm weird when it comes to video gaming. I like to play a certain way, and if I have to change that, I'm not enjoying the game anymore. But I also just want to show you guys my stats here. So I've got a 2.3k up. 2.3 KD, I wish. I've got a 2.3 win-loss ratio, which is kinda, you know, it's not anything crazy, just it is what it is. And I've got a 2 KD, which has gone down. It was like a 2.3 or 2.4, but I'll get to that in a minute on why I think that went down. And I've got a score per minute of like 680, which I did have it at like 712, but I'm not really keen on score per minute. I don't care if it was 1 or 10,000, it is what it is. But my skill rating is, you know, just over 4,000, and before I was experiencing the lobbies that I've been experiencing, I actually had a 3,900 and something skill rating, and lobbies were fine. You know, I was getting bad players, good players, a mix of bad and good. It was just random. I actually couldn't really tell what I was going to get in the next lobby. You know, and I thought, you know what, I'm close to a 4,000 skill rating. I'm going to push for it. I'm pushing for it. I got it pretty easy. Then my lobbies just took a dark turn for the worst. You know, my, you know, KD has gone down to a 2. I think, you know, you see right there, 5.6%. I think I had it up to like a 16%. And since I've been, you know, since I've hit this 4,000 skill rating, everything's just gone down. My win-loss has gone down, my KD has gone down. I don't even know what my score per minute was. I think it was like 700. I don't even care about that. But I think a lot of this has to do with my skill rating. You know, I'm not too sure if that's, you know, correct or whatever. This is just my opinion. But yeah, man, I can't play the game if I'm going to be getting into lobbies like this. And I don't think I'll be uploading any XDefiant videos on the channel anymore. I'm just completely done with the game. Like I said earlier in the video, like I'm having the same experience as Call of Duty. Like, you know, and then I just got to sit here and just think, well, do I continue to play XDefiant or do I just go back to play Call of Duty? And I'm going to go back to playing Call of Duty because I've been playing Call of Duty since Call of Duty Ghost. You know, it is what it is. But I also just want to apologize to you guys because I know, you know, a lot of yous have basically subscribed to my channel because of XDefiant, you know, and you were enjoying the, you know, class setups, the gameplay, and I just want to apologize to you guys. And I also understand if you want to like unfollow or unsubscribe. I completely understand, like that's completely fine, and I recommend go ahead and doing that because, you know, I'm not going to be uploading any more XDefiant videos. You know, I might still play the game, but, you know, I'm not going to upload it on my channel. You know, it's basically because I've lost respect for XDefiant. This game had so much potential and they kind of just threw it all away, you know, and I don't know if that's because of the game devs, you know, the game developers, or if it was Ubisoft. You know, to be honest, man, this game still had like 2 years before it should have released, maybe even 3 years. You know, and I think Ubisoft have come along and sort of forced them to rush this game and bring it out just to be able to make it playable. And it failed and it didn't work. And so now, you know, they have until what, 2-3 months or something to, you know, make this game work. If not, they're going to get shut down. You know, I just think it's crazy. This game did have so much potential. Like, they could have made a lot of money off this game, but they just, yeah, man, they don't know what a good game is anymore. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to leave it there. Sorry for making a video like this. I don't like making videos like this because I don't actually like have it like scripted out. You know, I don't have like dot points on what I'm talking about. It's just all off the top of my head. Just because I'm a gameplay channel, you know, I don't talk about a lot of updates in the game, what's coming to the game, what's been removed from the game. You know, I don't talk about that type of stuff. I just play the game and react to it live while I'm playing. You know, to do videos like this, I'm not really keen on it. But, you know, like I said before, I'm sorry, guys. I just can't play XDefiant. And I think that's going to be it for the video. Well, for my last XDefiant video anyway. I hope you guys are still enjoying XDefiant. You know, just because I'm not, I don't want you to not be. You know, guys, I don't believe this would be my last XDefiant video because Season 2 is right around the corner. We're not far from it. And, you know, when that does release, I know a lot of players are going to come back. Everyone's going to be hyped for it. I'm going to be hyped. You guys are going to be hyped. And, you know, the lobbies are going to be a lot different. You know, there's going to be a lot more players that I can queue up with, what you guys can queue up with. So, you know, so for that, you know, organic random feel for the lobbies are going to come back. But, you know, I just don't know how long that's going to last. Is people only going to play the new season for 10 days? You know, just for now, I'm going to just stay away from XDefiant until the new season drops. You know, because I can't just forget about you guys. I can't just never make another video on XDefiant. I just can't do it now because the lobbies are just too stressful to play in. But anyway, I'm sorry, guys.